life so far?
It doesn't look anything like a mandala, that's for sure.
For the first 3 years of my tattooing career, I did nothing but mandalas. I will not let myself fail at this.
We're black and gray. It's weird. What are you doing? Oh my God.
Get the out of here. You're just jealous because my black and gray is better than yours.
Ugh. Oh my God, are you trying to make me throw up?
If I actually pull this off, he's gonna be so threatened.
It's alright, I can tattoo better than these boys even with heels on.
This week, we're testing lines.
Lines are the backbone of every tattoo. If you don't have that bone structure, your image is gonna be totally screwed up.
One of the most rigorous tests of lines is ornamental tattoos. Ornamental tattoos are intricate patterns of lines repeated to create a complex design.
I am stoked. This is right on my alley. This is what I do at home. I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
And remember, in every elimination tattoo, you'll always be tattooing head-to-head with at least one other artist, giving an apples-to-apples comparison. Today, the canvases are in pairs. Every canvas wants the same subject matter as one other canvas. That means you will all be going head-to-head with one other artist. And the judges will directly compare your work in critique. Let's meet your canvases.
I want a black and gray mandala on my ribs.
I would like a black and gray mandala in my armpit.
In your armpit. Good to know.
A true ornamental tattoo is 90% line work. To have a clean presentation of a mandala on an armpit is impossible. There's gonna be parts that look wrong because you can't get it on a flat plane.
Canvases, one by one. Please read the artist's name on the bottom of your skull.
Josh.
Tim.
Josh's line work is damn near immaculate. It's a no-brainer to pair up Tim and Josh. Josh will take him out.
The word ornament is to decorate with beauty. That's what we're looking for, a way that these artists can show us beautiful decorations on whatever their subject matter is, anything that's precise and perfect.
How intricate do you want it?
See, I would want it pretty intricate.
You doing right or left?
I was gonna do left.
My canvas wants a mandala on her armpit. Now I gotta try and change the placement so it can fit right.
We could do it somewhere else. Like, if you're flexible with that, if you would prefer that. I was thinking of a shoulder cap on either side.
Everybody's crazy reaction to the armpit actually ended up helping me out. She wanted to change it before I even got to talk to her about it. You looking to do color, black and gray?
Black and gray.
Okay. Thanks for giving me one of the hardest skulls in the room. Too bad your plan backfired, Emily.
Pretty stoked, man. This is gonna be badass.
Emily thinks I have no chance going up against Josh today, but she's wrong. You don't stay still very well at all, and I want you to keep it straight. I'm a little frustrated with my canvas because she's being constantly fidgety.
It's really not noticeable.
Yes, it is. Sit back, relax, hold still. Stop moving while I'm trying to run a line.
Tim Lees looks like he's having a hard time with his canvas, which doesn't surprise me. The guy's personality sucks, and he always argues with his canvases.
You gotta stop being so antsy and moving around. You really do.
The guy's just a joke.
Today, you had to use intricate patterns of line work to create ornamental tattoos. Each of you tattooed head-to-head with another artist, and we will directly compare your work. One of you will win, and one of you will lose. Josh, you went up against Tim.
This is a nice tattoo. The contrast on the black compared to the gray is perfect. The outline looks like it was done with a laser. It's laser sharp, man.
Tim.
I like the graphic side of it, but I see tons and tons of irregularities. And the idea for this is line work.
Most of my lines are a clean pass, but we're working on a canvas, and it's not always that case.
Your line work is the bones to the rest of the body. If there's not good bones, you don't have a good body.
This is our one clear runaway winner for the day, man. Josh nailed it.
The best one from today, in my opinion.
Josh.
Josh has won the head-to-head with Tim. Congratulations, Josh.
Katie, talk to us about this tattoo.
I love tattooing floral imagery. I love tattooing mandalas, so I wanted to showcase a style that I'm super passionate about, so that's what I went with.
It is now time to hear what the judges think about these live tattoos. Black Cobra, please coming up with your canvas. Tattooed by the stunning Katie Mcgowan. Chris, what are your thoughts?
Well, Katie, I think this one you really hit out of the park. Your color play in this mandala, the richness of the colors and the juxtaposition of the cool to the warm really, really sets well. I love the balance that it has with the leaves. Everything you did on this tattoo is really spot on. It's one of the nicest tattoos I've seen you do.
America, you voted on which live tattoo you thought was the best. And the votes have been tallied. America has decided the first spot in the top 2 goes to Black Cobra Tattoo. Closer to winning $200,000 and the title of Master Shot. This week, we're testing technical application.
All right. Technical application is being able to put a tattoo in cleanly. You could save a bad design with good technical application. If you have a bad design and put in a bad outline, it shows even more.
In this competition, only the strongest survive. So today, you must prove your strength by facing off against another artist in a head-to-head battle.
Oh, shit.
What? Oh, man. Okay.
Lose, and you will be up for elimination.
Natural laxative.
One by one, you will each pick a skull. The 6 artists that draw Pick Your Opponent will then choose one of the artists with a Call the Shot skull to face off against.
Okay.
And that artist will then get to choose the style and subject that you must both tattoo.
Oh my God.
I know it seems like picking your opponent is going to be the biggest advantage, but the real power lies within calling the shot. You can easily cherry pick to your strengths and prey on their weaknesses, no matter who calls you out.
Cam?
Call the shot.
Ash?
Pick your opponent.
Ash.
I can't pick anyone on my team, so Cam. I'm gonna kill myself.
Wow.
Doing a black and gray dot work mandala with a photorealistic full color rose.
Got it. I'm actually kind of surprised. I do mandalas all the time, and I do roses all the time. Maybe he didn't think about it. Maybe there's not much there upstairs. He's all muscle. I don't know. I was not expecting you to pick what you picked, but I'm glad you did. I always have a fighting chance.
You did all those dots by hand, huh?
Yeah.
Did you count them
Yeah.
as you were doing them?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get to?
38 million.
Believe it.
I've never really faced the clock like this, but with this, it's just impossible because I'm choosing to do the mandala dot by dot.
You done with your rose?
No. It might bite me in the ass, but I want to make sure that I'm doing this as consistently as possible.
Today you had to face off in a head-to-head battle. Based on your work, half of you will be up for elimination. Ash and Cam, you're up first. Cam, you called out black and gray dot work mandala with a color realistic rose. Why did you choose this design to go up against Ash?
Being that the ask was technical application, I thought for the dot shading is really kind of an example of a unique technical application. I haven't done too much color, so I wanted to give myself the opportunity.
It's got a very high gloss look to it. Some of your red gets really vibrant and really bright. The way you do the drop shadow under the rose over top of the stippling is very, very nice. And the actual stipple shading itself is really well done.
Thank you.
Let's move along to Ash.
You do a nice mandala. The gradation that you have, the dark center leaning out towards the gray, is some of the more technical stuff that I've seen you do in here.
The negative space in your mandala looks very clear. The border between the stipple and the open skin is very nice and sharp.
Based on technical application, it is time to determine who won this head-to-head.
Cam has a little bit superior technical application in the drop shadow of the rose. It's a punched in red.
But I also appreciate that I'm seeing much more of the center of the mandala from Ash. It was a nice risky move because you had to focus on those negative spaces being really tight.
But Cam has a little bit more flattering rose because the shape of the rose is more flattering and because the delivery is a little more flattering. I'm going with Cam.
The winner of the face-off is Cam.
Thank you.
You suck. Oh my God.
She wore her shit kickers.
Those boots are made for kicking ass today, not walking.
That's right. That's why she wore them.
Yeah, this is nice.
Ooh, here he is. Oh, I already don't like his strut.
April.
Well, well, well.
Know where to hide?
I don't need to hide. You picked on the wrong person.
I didn't pick on anybody. I defended myself.
I was just here to tattoo. You had another agenda. You were mad.
You were crying.
You were yelling.
You were storming out.
Damn straight I stormed out.
You gonna talk about my work? I'ma defend it.
I didn't shut up then, and I'm not gonna shut up this time.
I've seen too much of this. You guys ready?
Let's get this started.
I mean, let's do this.
I want to prove that you don't need to be loud and obnoxious to get your message across.
I'm gonna be confident and I will be arrogant.
What's going on?
Oh, here we go.
How's it going in here? Hey, guys.
Good.
How's it going?
This is it, head to head.
I don't want to make it easy on him.
We got to do something geometric, something with symmetry.
What about
too.
mandalas?
Mandalas.
Mandalas is definitely a great head-to-head. If you mess up one line, that throws your whole entire pattern after that off.
I agree. 90-minute mandalas.
Yes.
Want to squash this?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's get to your shops and get these tattoos started.
Showtime.
Woo! We'll just let the tattoos speak for themselves,
I'm excited. Very much excited.
and then maybe you don't have to speak so much.
Made Rich, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, clean.
April, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's tattoo.
Whee!
I'm excited for these color blends.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Ready? Yeah. Okay. One line down.
Yeah.
Try and channel that mandala energy in here.
Mandalas are supposed to be a calming, meditative art, and this is not meditative at all.
I had the habit the first time of making all of my tattoos way too big.
And then I would get to that 5-hour mark and I'd be like, how am I gonna finish this in an hour?
As long as my lines are straight and my dots are evenly distributed, I'll be fine.
My clients be telling me I'm not heavy-handed, but I use my whole damn body to hold them down. Mandalas are a breeze. My biggest issue is figuring out how to make this a little more exciting. People have the tendency to judge me off of my character instead of my artwork, so this time, I'm gonna show my artwork creatively.
Trying to do something different, huh?
Bro, I got to, man. I can't come back and do the same old shit. I'm doing a color blend. It's kind of risky, but I'm feeling very confident.
What are your plans for this blue transition to red and then...
the red into the black. It's not the place to play safe. I'm here to compete.
Oh my God, he's doing colors? Psycho.
60 minutes left. That is only 1 hour to finish these mandalas.
90 minutes isn't enough time to shade it in, so I'm just gonna do dot work.
So many lines.
I'm a human being, I'm not a machine, so doing perfectly straight line work is definitely a challenge. I'm freaking out!
You've got 30 minutes left. 30 minutes.
I'm feeling like I need to hurry the up. I've been so focused on doing these color blends and working on these lines that the time's almost done and I haven't even put the black in yet. I need to make sure that this does not bite me in my ass. I'm not trying to be antisocial. I need to finish this shit.
Made Rich is being really quiet. I thought that he was gonna be yelling at me the whole time, and he's just over there doing his tattoo. Makes me a little nervous.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This face-off is over.
Oh.
Yay! Breathe now.
Catch a breath, for real.
That was a really crazy 90 minutes. I'm proud. We did it. Yay!
All right, all right.
Yeah.
So who's gonna win this thing?
I'm ready to check out some good tattoos.
Rich is confident. I see it in him. Always. Like a damn statue.
Always.
He said he's happy to be done.
What? Hour and a half? Last time you did an hour and a half tattoo.
That is a good question.
Yeah.
That's a hard challenge.
First off, I didn't want to do just a regular mandala. I'm not here to play it safe.
So did you find her design boring?
Yeah, it looked like every other mandala.
I don't think it's boring. I think classic-looking designs are timeless.
I think April's tattoo, the overall appearance looks great. The overall line work, there's a few light lines here and there, but the biggest inconsistency would be the little fine dots throughout the whole tattoo.
I mean, to do every dot like a computer is just mind-blowing, you know? You'd have to spend more than an hour and a half on it.
90 minutes.
Yeah, but one thing I wish that it had that it didn't have was solid black. For the time it took you to do that stippling, whip that solid black in.
Yeah.
Half the time, and it would put in that pop. Other than that, it's a really pretty tattoo. I mean, for an hour and a half, It's in there.
All right, made rich. I like the overall design. Everything's really proportioned and tight. I'm not a huge fan of the outline and color, but you pulled it off. The black looks nice. I wish there was just more of it.
The problem that I had with putting the color in was the inconsistencies where your colors connect. Because you stopped the line in the middle and you picked up with another color, and some of them don't match up perfectly. And if you were to have run just a solid black line, you wouldn't have had those issues.
I think my only mistake was doing too many tricks too soon.
I mean, it's never a bad thing to try to push yourself, you know what I mean?
We have to come up with a decision here. And it's a tough one, you know, because both of them have flaws.
Made, if you put those lines in black, you would have my vote all day, man. But my vote is for April.
I'll also vote for April.
The black lines that you had on yours were dead nuts. It was the colored ones that got you. My vote is for April.
Welcome to the Elimination Tattoo. What's going on? Based on your work, one of you will lose your shot at $100,000 and the title of Ink Master.
That sucks.
And today, you must tattoo a very challenging part of the body. The back of the neck.
Oh, shit.
The back of the neck is a super hard place to tattoo. Color saturation is an issue because it swells up. It's a real sensitive area. It could bleed all over the place. There's so many things that could go wrong.
You guys all have a very strong skill set for putting in outlines, for shading, for color. So today, a big part of this is gonna be how interesting or how perfect this drawing lays out, because I expect all of you to kill it in application, color palette, dynamics, drawings. Those are gonna be the things that's gonna push one person in and one person out.
Let's meet your canvases.
An intricate black and gray mandala going from my head to my upper back.
Pon, I clearly have talked about mandalas. You know I love doing line work, and like nobody else wants this thing. Just give it to me.
All right.
Don't mess this up.
Laura.
Oh, I really wanted to get her in. I'm so glad you gave me that. That's literally all I did for like the first 3 years of my career is mandalas on the neck. So like, what are the chances? Like, specifically on the back of the neck.
Happy I could accommodate.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Han, going through again.
Laura is so full of shit. I think she just gets nervous to show any weakness, so she's trying to sell me on the fact that she really wanted this design.
Did you hear Laura being like, oh, that's what I wanted? I think she's trying to psych me out, like, you know, like make it seem like I did something wrong. I think it was smarter to give that to Laura than save it for Cam. I feel like if I would have gave that to Cam, that he would have shot himself in the foot. It might not have been such a bad thing. True.
What do you think so far?
It doesn't look anything like a mandala, that's for sure.
For the first 3 years of my tattooing career, I did nothing but mandalas. I will not let myself fail at this.
We're black and gray. It's weird. What are you doing? Oh my God.
Get the out of here. You're just jealous because my black and gray is better than yours.
Oh my God, are you trying to make me throw up?
If I actually pull this off, he's gonna be so threatened. It's all right, I can tattoo better than these boys even with heels on.
Today, you had to tattoo the back of your canvas's neck. Laura. It's really beautiful, it's really delicate, it's really clean.
I didn't want to do any fine line detail on a neck, so I recommended doing some sort of flower.
Great move.
The rich blacks are what really make this thing stand strong. Overall, you get a really nice, rich look.
Thank you.
All right, judges, it is time to determine who had the best tattoo of the day.
All those lines that Laura did, so spot on and on the money, everything lines up. Laura for the win.
The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Laura.
Thank you.